Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. We'll go ahead and jump into your reading. Messages for Sagittarius. Could be making a decision or coming to make a decision about something. Maybe you're just seeing things more clearly at this time. This could be about your priorities, what you need to balance in your life. Maybe seeing clear. Yeah, definitely getting a vibe of seeing clear. Very great. I mean, we do have Mercury moving more direct in Virgo now out of the pre-retrograde shadow. So there is a sense that we can come to new ideas at this time, but we are in eclipse season, which is a time when fated, destined events happen mid-month September. So, okay, Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. In the world, but not of it. So you could have like a detached view to other people in general as well. Let's just see here. There it is, 62. This could be something to do with your daily routine, your job, your health, and your relationship with give and take dynamics and finances or self esteem, self love. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be of the world but not of it, to realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it, to have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Either transcendence or immanence, right? So, most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. So you could find that you're kind of getting like ungrounded. They're more comfortable with the angels in the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult. Maybe there's like some kind of knowledge coming in that relates to something of a physical nature. But let's go ahead and see. Maybe there's some like new Ace of Pentacles energy here, vibes. Maybe you're like finally getting clear on the steps you need to take to enact abundance on a daily, like in your job. Maybe we are still in Virgo season, right? So that's an Earth sign, and it's almost like there's a seed here that's like finally reaching ground from the heavens, right? So most important messages for Sagittarius at this time. Wise men. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe there's somebody, an older masculine, that might want to provide a stable home life for you, or they might see you as like a mothering, nurturing figure in some way. You could be negotiating give and take dynamics with this person. This could be someone at your work as well. We have contemplation on the bottom of the deck, number 7. So this could be contemplating a marriage or relationship. This person could have blue eyes. Let's see, intellect, power, and conviction. Okay, intellect, power, and conviction. If it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. The spine represents the grounding force, right? That kind of kundalini energy, that kind of ability to channel energy downwards into the real place, right? The real realm. Wise men guide you to use logic and intellect at this time. There are times to be driven by the heart and emotion, but there are also times when your convictions, beliefs, and what you know to be right serves as your north star. So maybe you're coming to lean more into like a logical view of a logical perspective with Earth here and Wise Men. This is about discerning energy of Virgo, kind of giving a kind of refinement, right? And it's like you're seeing more clearly. Definitely strong Virgo energy here. I'm getting. Well, let's see. Definitely something about work or job or health routines. Okay, maybe even a neurosis or a nitpickiness or an OCDness. There's a real time to get clarity, right? In our give and take dynamics, which is also number 6, right? Virgo. You need to get clarity of mind to navigate your situation. Don't allow emotions to color your judgment. So you could be getting like a really like sage, wise level of discernment at this time. Really allowing yourself to put aside any like emotional manipulation from other people, so that you can see things clearer at this time. Be decisive and take control of your situation. Pulling the Wise Man card is also a sign you're ready to step up and be the leader for others to follow. So you could have, this is giving hermit energy. You could have like gone off solo for a bit. Now you're kind of like re-emerging into the world in a vibe. Wise men may also come to a reading to represent a person in your life who has considerable power and authority. This person might be a lawyer, mentor, a financial advisor, a teacher who has the experience needed to guide you on your path. If you do not have someone in your life who fits the description, you're being guided to find someone to call forward for advice. So this person could be like a very wise supporter to you. They could have a lot more experience than you. Maybe in your synastry with this person, they could be like lighting up your north node, or you could be lighting up their north node, or they could be like tapping into your Saturn, right? kind of causing you to mature, especially if you're approaching your first Saturn return. Having a wise sage in your corner is always a good idea. Okay. This could be someone in your career, though, definitely. And we're going to go ahead and read 7. Reflection, review, and lessons learned. Yeah, it's like I always associate the left with the past. So it's like you're exiting out of this time to step more into wisdom, maybe into leadership with a specific individual. Could be a masculine, could be someone older, but this could be maybe somebody at your job or whatever. I'm just feeling called to like put this in your spread. It's really beautiful. So let's see. Things naturally slow down in the cold months, making winter, and winter also represents death, right? So it could have been like a death rebirth energy here, right? A prime season for contemplation. When days are short, nights are freezing, and the outdoor options are limited, there's often little else to do but think about life. So maybe you've gone through that for the past few weeks or something like that. Kind of really pulling your resources inward, which is what Mercury in retrograde does. It causes us to reflect, right? It's natural to examine how life measures up to your idea of success, and reflection is a critical component to any successful path. So it's like a realigning, right? There are times for planning and times for action, but reviewing your progress is how you learn and change course when necessary. Yeah, there could have been patterns you're breaking through, becoming more mature, disciplined, or something as well. You're being guided to reflect. Are there things you could have done differently? Is there still time to change the situation for the better or salvage anything after the damage? Knowing where you can improve will help you to be better prepared should you find yourself in this situation again. Contemplation can also be a boost to self-worth. How did you succeed in this situation? Are there any things you can pat yourself on the back about? And acknowledge shortcomings by making a plan to do better next time and celebrate your wins because you deserve to. Yeah, you could have this could be something where you had to defend yourself emotionally or from emotional exploitation or abuse in your relationships in the past or in your business contracts. You could have had to make a firm decision. And you could be listening to pick card readings. Very interesting. And then we have ring thy bell on the bottom, which is all about kind of like calling in good frequencies. So very interesting. Gemini energy there on the top. So maybe you're meeting new people or Gemini energy here. 30. I'm kind of curious what 30 is about. Banishment and charging. Yeah, you could have like had to banish somebody in the past or like use charging rituals. I heard a great quote from I think her name is Marin or something. She's on YouTube and she does astrology, and she was saying astrology is a cupcake and ritual is the icing. And I thought that was a good saying. Okay, create music. Interesting. Yeah, you're like raising the space. Maybe you were cleansing in the past. Maybe you had to get somebody out of your orbit. That's the vibe I'm getting in the past. Like you really had to like call in good energy and call in guides. Remembering, yeah, it's like you're remembering this at this time though. This could have already happened like maybe 2 weeks ago. Tell us more for Sag. Maybe this person is not a woman, definitely. Tell us more for Sagittarius. Somebody here could be moody. Somebody here could express that they might want to end something, but somebody's holding on to the relationship. Could be a good partner. That's why they're holding on. Could be a very genuine person. Could be a very honest person as well. We'll just see if it comes out again. Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Trying to control you. This could be an older masculine in your life. Be the mother of my children. Interesting. So they could be wanting your mothering nature or something. Messages for Sag. Messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. People and placements. Thank you. Looking to set you up. Somebody could have been doing this in the past, and that's why you had to cleanse your space of them and get, banish them or something. And you can trust him. This was in the reverse. Interesting. You can trust this masculine, even though they're trying to control you, perhaps. Or maybe they just have like a austere or stoic manner about them, where they have, judgmental viewpoints. You even have bad synastry with this person. Maybe it's abusive synastry. Maybe you have some challenging Pluto or Venus aspects, or maybe Saturn or Venus. I'm not sure. Tell us more for Sagittarius. Maybe Lilith is important here. Messages for Sagittarius, people placements, energy. This person could be like really like attached to you because they've never had love before. It's kind of giving Beauty and the Beast or like Phantom of the Opera. Maybe this person weakens you in some sense. This person could drain you, or it could be like a drain on your energy or on your aura. Talks about childhood. They could talk about their childhood a lot. Maybe somebody who was a virgin or something when you met them. Messages for Sagittarius people placements. Lavender. I'm seeing a lot of reference to the color like light purple. Wants to guide you. Interesting. Who wants to guide you? Somebody here wants to help you. Somebody here that it's like maybe somebody here is talking good about you, but I don't know if they're in love with you. They could just be like a friend or acquaintance, but we're going to get ahead and go into the tea leaf. Messages for Sagittarius. Yeah, this person who's outside of you that thinks well of you is not trying to control you. Okay, messages for Sagittarius. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you, and persevere and you will overcome problems. So maybe some things like a desert or like tough environments, maybe you don't see this person much. You know, Saturn rules deserts, which are places that don't have a lot of water. They have no water. You know, Saturn doesn't rule fat, it rules bones and skin. No fat at all, you know, no water at all. The kind of dryness that causes a real refinement because you're dealing with such harsh conditions. Psychic ability, interesting. Maybe you're like being led a certain direction. There could be a need to not work or not exert force in something. Pay attention to your health in the past. Maybe something was draining on you and it wasn't the path to success in the past. That's why you kind of had to leave it behind. Tell us more for Sagittarius messages. Yeah, you had to keep your life in balance, heal something. Maybe you realized the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. There was a disappointment in that area. Tell us more. Maybe you wanted to make it work, but this is definitely something in the financial realm. It looks like in the future you'll be protected from negative forces beyond your control, especially with an older man. Maybe something to do with your career will help you out. Yeah, this could have been a stranger in your past as well that was causing issues. Looks like you're going to be able to successfully overcome any kind of broken bridge energy, especially financially. But you might do it solo or with the help of a woman. Change for the better. Tell us more. Something about real estate or mothering in general could be important here. Maybe you're being protected from negative forces that were trying to live with you or trying to move in with you. Maybe you had depression or a period of ill health in the past, and this was wearing down on your soul, and that's why you had to leave something. Looks like you're going to get honor and respect as you move towards something new, like a new business opportunity or something new here. Yeah, this looks like you were investing maybe somewhere that wasn't worth something. Like you had to like really be stoic and cut off investing in this area. Like make sure you had boundaries. Tell us more. Because there could be like a real level of having to stay grounded here with Earth in the beginning of your reading, especially if you were dealing with any people that were trying to distract you. I heard a great quote from this other tarot reader. What is her name? There's that tarot. And she said, I think for today's reading, all signs, I think she said something like, it's evading me now, but check out her. It was on Sagittarius. It was something like, what's it? I totally forget it. But anyways, boundaries. Messages for Sag. Yeah, there's a real need to stay grounded. That's for sure. To think practically. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So maybe you're like really transmuting this easily. You're moving beyond this kind of ending in a soft, graceful way, kind of like a camel, you know, traversing a desert, slowly but surely looking for their oasis, right? Yeah, and walking towards peace and harmony with the happiness and well-being on the bottom of the deck. There could have been lessons that you had to go through. This could have been something destined for you to move through so that you could kind of gain more honorability, gain more discipline in some sense. Maybe this was a masculine that was teaching you, or the masculines in your life. It seems like somebody here is going to be more genuine to you, or this could just be you getting rid of, or maybe this person's literally going to be more genuine to you, especially if they plan on moving in with you. It looks like they're going to be honest. There could be some level of reward for merit, but it might not be as solid as you might want it to be. Vacation, yeah, something from the past caused you to go on vacation to avoid it, you know, as maybe you were in a period of limbo. Sagittarius, definitely something about career. Sagittarius. Yeah, it looks like in the future you'll have no forces working against you and your peace and harmony anymore. It's like you're eliminating them, or you're cleansing house, you're calling in good energy in your home life, and it'll call in lighthearted, carefree time. So as long as you're staying grounded in how you view your home life, protecting your assets, protecting everything, building the kind of home that you want to have, what is the vibe in there, right? And cultivating that, that could really help you. But let's go ahead and get you advice perhaps for Sagittarius. Really wants to knock this card out. Journey. So maybe you need to go somewhere. Time for a deep dive. Overcome any obstacle in the reverse. Exactly. Rhino Spirit is all about removing kind of, I think, removing or changing your perspective in relation to a conflict you are encountering so that you can go around it or find a better unique solution, a shortcut, if one might say. Let's go ahead and see best advice. Most important, block out distractions. Exactly what I was saying in the beginning of your reading. And we have swan energy here. So maybe you had to transmute pains from the past, something that you felt ashamed about, or something in your job life, maybe these emotional triggers that it kind of spewed out of you. And it could have really went from the mud and the muck to something more beautiful. It's giving Shawshank Redemption as he exits the prison through that sewage tunnel. You know, there's something you had to like really go through before you got on the other side. Time for a deep dive here. I'm gonna go ahead and read that for you guys. I think we'll end it there. Let's go ahead and see if it works. 60. It's definitely something about give and take dynamics. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Okay, 60. With her graceful long neck, swans are able to reach into the depths. When swan spirit arrives, you're called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available on the surface. So there could have been a lot of superficiality surrounding you in the past. That's why there was kind of like someone's looking to set you up, someone's looking to use you. Could have been for material reasons. You may think you know what is best for you now, but take the plunge into the depths of your awareness, for there is knowledge you're not aware of and great treasures to discover. Deeper understanding awaits you, and a perspective that comes from greater self-knowledge is what you need right now to better understand a situation, a relationship. So yeah, things could have seemed really confusing. We started your reading with the kind of 7 of Cups sideways. So you're coming out of this level of confusion. You're being able to be more discerning. You might be like learning more about self-growth in general. Maybe you're listening to mythology or something, or nakshatras could be very helpful. Go ahead and pull up a chart on Google, nakshatra zodiac sign chart, and you can see in your whole sign birth chart exactly what your main nakshatra themes or stories are. Claire Nakti does great videos on that, so I hope she puts out more, honestly. But greater self-knowledge is what you need right now to better understand a situation or relationship. As you come to know yourself more intimately, so too will you become better to know others. Yeah, exactly. That is such a true dichotomy, is it not? The more that we know is, how can you expect someone to meet you at the level you're at if they're like at level 10 and you're level 30, right? So they can't even comprehend the things that you contemplate, right? So the same thing, the more deep that you go, the more you can contemplate people at a deeper level, right? And understand maybe older people or people's motives even. So let's go ahead and see. Go beyond the surface of what is happening between you and others and resist the temptation to judge by superficial appearances. Somebody here could be deceptive, right? Know there is a much deeper potential for loving connections, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. Choose a dive deep into your why, asking the deeper questions of yourself as you were led by the grace of Swan Spirit. I have a feeling there's like maybe ancestors or spirits or angels around you as well that might be guiding or helping you to traverse this in a really graceful way with Swan Spirit here as you move from all this tumultuousness in the past. Rise can really allow it to help push and funnel you into like more lessons and more mastery, and it really helps rise you up. And now you're moving out of that kind of grief period now in the center as you move into the future with this kind of clearer thinking, this clearer vibe, and you'll come into more successful resolutions. So interesting energy, definitely. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll pull a Callie. I know this reading is super long, probably, but I do what I do. Most important vital advice, please. Cadga. I think I've seen this a few times. It's kind of giving like sacrificial offering, or maybe something's coming to an end. Guya Callie on the bottom. I don't know much about her. Go ahead and see number 9. She wields the holy sword of divine severance, empowering the soul and radical letting go. So definitely going with the flow. We are entering eclipse season mid-month, right? So definitely need to stay flexible. 28. Our Divine Mother, who knows all, with every answer and every mystery within her power to disclose, provides knowledge at the right time and in the best way. An answer to your question will be provided. Don't immediately dismiss intuitions that are unexpected or lead you into unknown territory. Rest and reflect upon insights, allowing your wisdom rather than a reaction to distill their usefulness and value. An entirely new perspective about a matter of importance is awakening. A secret will be revealed, and all you need to know will be given to you. It's giving Chamber of Secrets, right? Okay. Her scimitar shows her ability to be free from conditioning. So maybe somebody was trying to like condition you in some sense so that deeper mysteries can be understood. Her mace shows her power, strength, and authority, including her capacity to deliver the powerful blows that will destabilize false structures and help us discover truth when we're ready and capable of bearing witness to it. Interesting. I did wait a while to post this reading, right? So I did wait, and we are in Scorpio moon today, and I think we're going to get like a trine with Pluto on Monday or something like that. So her two hands and blessing reassures us that we shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and we do not need to fear the revelations unfolding in our lives. That's why there's a real need to stay flexible here, right? Let go, just let it go, right? There is teachings in Guhya Kali Tantras that depict her seated on a lion seat or a simhasana, which is a posture and physical practice of yoga that releases negative energy. Interesting. Her appearance is not merely for steering things up. There are systems that are comfortable at one level, but at another are holding a lot of negative energy, which needs to be discharged. So maybe the gods were using you to kind of like transmute something or like go in and kind of make the change, right? Whatever is being challenged by our new perspectives has been a source of negative energy in our lives, even if we believed it was support. We don't have to dismiss or disregard what's been, nor be ungrateful for all we learned from it. However, it's time to realize the true nature of certain circumstances and to take off rose-colored glasses and see things for what they are. Okay. Okay, well, maybe we'll see what else you need to know. What's coming for Sagittarius' future? What is ahead? What lies ahead for Sagittarius' future? What lies ahead? Be honest, please, about Sagittarius' future. If you have any messages from this deck. House, lady. Maybe there's something to do with an older people here. Tell us more about the future for Sag. What else do you need them to know about the future? Arts. Maybe somebody's in the arts, or this could be the masculine. This person could be unhappy in some regard. Maybe with a feminine. Maybe somebody is larger than their partner. Messages for Sagittarius in the future. What is ahead for Sagittarius' future? What do you need them to know? Karmic relationship. I'm not sure if this person is your karmic relationship or if this person is this person's karmic relationship. But let's go ahead and pull a zodiac card to see which sign, perhaps, which sign is Sagittarius' karmic relationship. Cancer in the reverse. Maybe a Capricorn or someone older. Influence. Pisces. Maybe this is somebody's marriage as well. Maybe like a long-standing marriage. Tell us more. What's the karmic relationship? Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. Okay. Taurus energy. I did say somebody is bigger than the other person. I mean, Taurus, I was learning about the nakshatra, really absorbs. It's all about absorbing it. Doesn't really expel a lot. Whereas, like, Scorpio is the opposite sign of Taurus, and it's constantly very small and thin. And it's like a scorpion. It's tiny, right? It's not big like a cow, right? It doesn't gather energy. It expels it. And if anything, goes through a lot of chaos in its life, right? So tell us more. Anything else about the karmic relationship? Somebody could have felt like they were not allowed to be assertive in their relationship. There could have been a lack of spiritual belief systems on the right page. This person could be Aquarius, could be involved here. So I don't think this is you, unless this is something to do with you. But I have a feeling this is someone external to you, and they're just describing something about a house and this person. Go ahead and pull Moonology. Sagittarius, messages for Sag. It's like you're coming out of any fears. Maybe this person's also coming out of fears. Very interesting. We'll get you guys a rune card for Sagittarius. Wow, really popped out. Manas. Could be a sun-moon conjunction between you and this person. Like if you're a Sag sun, they could have a Sag moon, or vice versa. If they're like, I don't know, a Gemini sun and you have a Gemini moon or something like that, you know. But let's see. Let's see. I want to get your best advice at this time. Tell us most vital advice for Sagittarius, please. Observer, yeah, it's like you're almost watching this from a distance. Like maybe you're watching somebody or something, or maybe you're just observing the past. Yin. Let's get you best advice from the chakras. Most vital advice for Sagittarius, please. Most vital, important advice, please, for Sagittarius. Maybe there's a need to like align something or make sure all the pieces align up or something like that. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Tell us more about Sagittarius. There could be like strong oppositional energy here in some sense. Messages for Sag. Maybe somebody's home life is ending or changing, or there needs to be like more abundance or a higher perspective in relation to real estate. Something could be rebirthing, something you didn't, like maybe a dream you had is coming back to life. Sagittarius, messages. Messages for Sagittarius people and placements. Messages, most important. I have complete peace from within. I listen to my body and my feelings to know what my truth is. I am open to love and I receive more of it every day. If somebody's causing you anxiety, maybe that's a good indicator on where you should be pulling back energy or where you should make sure you have strong boundaries. Sagittarius messages. Lack, apology, receive. Maybe somebody in the past was operating out of doubts or wants to apologize for some kind of doubts. Tell us more for Sagittarius. They could be moving away from fears that kept them closed or guarded off, but it looks like in the future you're receiving nurturing, compassion, and love. Beautiful. And Jupiter, a spouse, a divinely ordained spouse, or maybe this is just abundance in general. Tell us more for Sagittarius. Yeah, it's like you're not going to feel fragmented anymore. You're going to feel whole. That's a beautiful meaning. That's a beautiful reading, honestly. So I hope you liked this reading. Maybe it's important that you like maintain a sense of like discipline to keep this relationship on track. You could have Capricorn placements, but please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thanks.